What it do, YouTube? It's your boy again, Khris here, back some more Khris Wrestling Reviews. Today, you guys gonna be doing the WWE Smackdown review of last night's Smackdown. To start off the show, you guys, basically they had the first match of Nia Jax versus Sasha Banks for the WWE for the WWE Smackdown Women's Championship. Sasha Banks ends up retaining the title. Shayna was trying to interfere, but Bianca Belair, she had the ref distracted, and then it comes up in with a roll up pin. So I have to give that match a 2, simply because we already knew that it wasn't going to be a clean match. We already knew someone was going to interfere, whether it was going to be Shayna Baszler or whether it was going to be Bianca Belair. We already knew that was going to happen, you guys. And of course, Fastlane. We have Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler versus Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship this Sunday. And like, what could we expect from this match going on onto tomorrow night, 7/6 Central, on the new Peacock? That's going to be on there, so make sure you guys download Peacock, or depending on where you are, whether you're in the U.S. or outside of the U.S., make sure that you go ahead and get Peacock, and make sure you go ahead and either get the $4.99 subscription or get the get the $4.99 subscription, or get the $9.99 subscription. $4.99 subscription has ads, and then the $9.99 one, $9.99 one has no ads. So either or, you're really kind of going the same way. So if you want to be like, also they're doing a special to where if you use the promo code Peacock Mania, you can pay, I think it was like $2. No, it was like $4.50 a month. So so this being a paid advertisement, you guys, as well, over the Peacock thing as well. So let me go ahead and get back to it, you guys. I just want to give you all the info in case you didn't watch SmackDown last night and they had a little thing, like I said, where they talked about you can use promo code Peacock Mania, so you can pay like $4.50 per month for for the Peacock thing. So let's go ahead and get down to the next part, you guys. There was an in-ring promo by Seth Rollins himself. Seth Rollins comes out. He talked about when he returned, how everyone was around the ring, and how there was one person that was standing around, and it was Cesaro. And he talked about also how Cesaro beat him down, how Cesaro gave him that swing 22 times, and saying that he would never disrespect Seth Rollins again. And then Shinsuke Nakamura comes out doing his little hand things or whatever. You know how he always does, you guys. And then, he ignores Seth Rollins as he enters the ring. And Seth Rollins said, "Don't take another step," or whatever. So after then, Shinsuke snatches the microphone from Seth Rollins, tells Seth Rollins to shut up. And then Rollins tries to take a cheap shot, but Shinsuke Nakamura ends up countering it. And after Seth Rollins rolls out the ring, Rollins comes back in, of course. After then, he hits him with the Kinshasa and all that, you guys. And so, wondering, I think they're gonna have him. Yeah, it's actually being said as a match. Seth Rollins will face Cesaro tomorrow night at the WWE Fastlane on Peacock, you guys. Or if you're like outside the U.S., then of course you still have the WWE Network. So yeah, you guys, make sure that you make sure, like I said, that you tune in to Fastlane this Sunday. It may not be a great pay-per-view, but at least you'll have something to watch, in March. So yeah, let's go ahead and get down to the next thing that happened, you guys, which was the second match of the night. It was the Street Profits versus Rey and Dominic Mysterio. So basically, this match, it was a pretty lengthy match. I give it a 2.6. This is how it ended. Dominic rolls up Montez Ford and ends up pinning him. And the Dirty Dogs, the team of Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode, were on commentary, and they were laughing, at Montez Ford and D'Angelo Dawkins. And so, like I said, D'Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford were looking in disbelief. Then out comes the Alpha Academy, which is the team of Chad Gable and Otis. And, and Alpha Academy said, oh, just because you think you got to win over the former tag team champions, but you're going to have to go through us. And then after then, Montez Ford and D'Angelo Dawkins joined on commentary, along with Corey Graves, Michael Cole, and the Dirty Dogs. So after that, it was Alpha Academy versus Dominic and Rey Mysterio. Alpha Academy ends up winning, where there was a heavy splash by Otis onto Dominic Mysterio for the win. I have to give that match a 2.3 because we already seen how this match is going to go. You got a guy like Otis. He probably was some people fan favorite, but not everyone. But then again, you have to look at how Otis was treated as a face character versus how he's being treated now as a heel character. So what more could we expect from Otis and Chad Gable being, possibly being one of the probably soon to be tag team champion? So could WWE do a match, a fatal four-way tag team match, maybe at WrestleMania or something? Because I know they're not going to do it at WWE Fastlane on tomorrow night. But we'll definitely see where these four teams, where you have the Dirty Dogs, the Street Profits, then you have Dominic and Rey Mysterio, then the Alpha Academy. So hopefully they'll do something big for WrestleMania with those four teams. All right, let's go on to the next thing. You guys, there was a backstage thing where Sami Zayn talks about his match against King Corbin and saying he didn't ask for the match, he didn't sign for that match. Then Kevin Owens walks up and said, says that Sami Zayn, he's taking this thing way out of hand. And then Sami Zayn asked Kevin Owens, could he be out there for his match? And Kevin Owens said, sure. So after that goes off, there's Daniel Bryan comes out talking about Edge and that Edge could possibly help Roman Reigns to retain his WWE Universal Championship at Fastlane. Roman comes out and says to Bryan that he's going to tap him out, and Roman says he'd rather die in that ring and lose the arm than to tap out to a guy like Daniel Bryan. And Bryan says head of the table, tribal chief, all of that stuff, and he was basically saying that Roman every little saying that Roman has is delusional. It's all just in his head. So, I found that pretty entertaining between that promo with Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns. They have a great promo. They have a great story going, you guys. I have to say, you guys, this match, it's going to be a great match, you guys. I have to say, this might be one of the main great matches that we may see on WWE Fastlane tomorrow night. So, I have to give props to those two guys for having strong mic skills over the past couple weeks. Especially Daniel Bryan from last week when they had the contract signing till last night, you guys. It was just so great. I mean, you can't go wrong with those two guys on the mic. All right. So that ended, and then there was King Corbin versus Sami Zayn. Just run through that match. I give it a 2.2. Kevin Owens at commentary, of course. And King Corbin ends up hitting Sami Zayn with the end of days. Sami then hits the haluva kick on Kevin Owens as he was sitting down in the chair, because Sami Zayn asked his friend Kevin Owens, did he see what happened in the match? And basically, clearly, I didn't see nothing, just like Kevin Owens didn't see nothing. He's just himself. But then again, there could possibly be a feud between Sami Zayn and King Corbin. I mean, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. So, also, there was a match announced for this Sunday. Actually, it's not going to be Cesaro versus Shinsuke, guys. My bad. I mean, not Cesaro versus Shinsuke. Excuse me. Rollins versus Cesaro. It's going to be Shinsuke Nakamura versus Seth Rollins at Fastlane, you guys. So yeah. Definitely going to see how that match is going to go. Definitely going to see how that match is going to go, you guys. So let's go into the next thing. There was a half and half screen thing of Apollo Crews and Big E talking, and Apollo Crews was talking about how his founding fathers did this and how they would take this and how they would respond and all that stuff, you guys. And then and so after then, Big E goes and finds Apollo Crews driving on the golf cart and saying, "Apollo, where are you?" And so he just kept driving. In. That's when Apollo seen him, and Big E ended up crashing the golf cart, and then they went out to All Out Brawl. And this was like an actual fight, you guys. I have never seen anyone in WWE or any other professional wrestling company doing a little thing like that, to where they actually go and find that person like that. Because normally what you would see, you'll see a person try to go find somebody, and then they'll boom hit you from out of nowhere. Like, I would have thought Apollo Crews was on a golf cart and hit Big E with another golf cart, but ends up we seeing Big E catches Apollo Crews as he was like walking from one other way, and like I was like, wow, that is pretty something different. So then again, we're definitely gonna see this Intercontinental Championship match with Apollo Crews and Big E this Sunday at Fastlane. So I already did my prediction video, so I'm gonna put that at the end of this video. So make sure you guys check it out. It's gonna be me and one of my friends, Juggernaut. Make sure you go check out his channel as well. It's Juggernaut 097. Make sure you check out his channel, you guys. So yeah. The fifth match that happened on SmackDown, it was Bianca Belair versus Shayna Baszler. No one won that match. It was a no contest. I give that match a 1.3. There was Tamina and Natalya end up coming out interfering in the match because they feel like they deserve to be WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, and simply because they definitely have proven themselves, you guys. They're not like that same team we had like a year ago where they teamed up and end up losing. Now Tamina and Natalya, two women that have fathers that have been in professional wrestling, that has generation after generation after generation. You have Tamina, of course, her dad is Jimmy Superfly Snuka. You got her cousin Jimmy and Jey Uso, also her cousin Roman Reigns, of course, and The Rock as well. Then you got Alpha and Sika and all of them, and then you have Natalya. You have her dad, let him rest in peace, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Then you got Bret Hart. Then, of course, you got Owen Hart. Let him rest in peace as well. Some of the great tag teams, some of the great superstars that have ever stepped in professional wrestling before, and they're carrying on their generation. And I like what WWE is doing with Natalya and Tamina. Heel or not, this heel character faction team is great, you guys. I'm definitely down to see whoever our tag team champion. Hopefully they get a match at tag team match at WrestleMania. So the main event, you guys, which was the Rated R Superstar Edge versus Jey Uso. This match right here was a match to see who's going to be the special enforcer of the Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns match tomorrow night at WWE's Fastlane live on Peacock and WWE Network. But so basically this match ends up with Edge hitting a spear. I give this match a 2.4. And reason why, because we already knew Edge was gonna win. But there haven't been no great matches on SmackDown last night. But like I said, Edge ends up winning with the spear. It didn't look like the greatest spear that we would expect. And then, like I said, Roman Reigns comes out, Spears, Edge, and all that stuff happen, you guys, and then that's the show. So I really do appreciate you all for tuning in to Khris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Make sure you tell your mom, dad, your brother, your sister. Make sure you get your friends to subscribe to my channel as well. So I will be doing a WWE Fastlane review on tomorrow night as well, you guys. I may be having some news regarding WWE Fastlane or whatever news that may be coming on sometime today. If you guys want to be a part of Khris Wrestling Views, make sure you comment down below and I'll reach out to you, and we can work something out. So I really do appreciate you all for watching Khris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com. Like I said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to my channel. If you already are subscribed to my channel, make sure you click that notification bell. Go to my channel, well, click on this video, click where you subscribe, and you'll see that bell next to this where it says subscribe. If you're not, make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell. Thank you all for watching Khris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com.